sleep till compound.
Okay, we are live now.
Okay, then let me try and share my screen.
We are live.
Okay, so I'm going to try and just share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Just trying to zoom in, just a second.
I think it's okay now. I see everything.
Okay, so Mr. Awal, let's see if okay, Susan grant application into first. So basically, I'm sure upon current grant application level.
Yeah, I've explained that to them in our last call. Awal is a member of the group, the team.
Okay, great. So that means we want to record 4,000 words, and then we decided to split the task to make it easier for people to pick up the various, different parts of it. So, spreadsheet, so because it's easier to manage the spreadsheet, and people know how to use the spreadsheet. Okay. So first of all, Tamala for 5 different tasks. So basically, we have 5 groups of people who would work on the individual tasks. So group 1, they are supposed to simply add words to this column, and then group 2 would verify that they are valid words, because we have words that have slipped into, found their way into the Dagbani language, modern Dagbani language, that are not really Dagbani. The Pambene is just Hausa words. English Army is just totally out of the context of the language. Then can you mute yourself? I can hear myself. I can hear an echo. Okay, then the third group, they are going to check the spelling of the word, just to make sure that the Latin characters are done correctly. Then we have a 4th group who are going to do the actual recording using an app called the Spell for Wiki app. Then a 5th group who are going to examine the condition of the sound. Some of them have deliberately made intentional mistakes with some of them, just to use for the demonstration. Some of them are either not pronounced correctly. Some of them are pronounced correctly, but there's so much there's so much time lapse between when the voice actually started speaking and when the voice ended. But we just need a recording that is, once the audio starts playing, it should be the recording, and after that, there shouldn't be so much elapsing time. So when they look at the condition of the sound, they will then put a note here. Basically, if something needs to be done, as in if the sound isn't very good, then what is wrong with the sound, so that we can do a new recording for that. So yesterday we walked the group 1 people through what they're going to do. So now your task, you are the only person in group 2, is to validates the words. For example, tinzang word no I. So aya no shamyala, you would click on, let's zoom in here. You would, okay, this word I, you would come to column B, which is your column, and then to tell us if it's a valid Dagmani word or not. So if it's a valid Dagmani word, you would basically say yes. If it's not a Dagmani word, because you have technical experience of the Dagmani language, that's why we put you here to be specific. Then you just say no, it's not a valid Dagmani word. Then you move on to the next one. Abba, it's a Dagbani word. So this is, I know this is because I added this myself. And then this also is, let's say this word, Abati. Abati doesn't look like a Dagbani word to me. So you would simply say no. And you move on to the next word in that order. And that is the only thing that you do. So basically the instruction is to, you would it would be difficult to use the phone to do this. So if you have a laptop, that would really be helpful. Then for some of the words, they would likely be repeated because we have different people who are working on the column A. So sonoto enter word shelley, then kasogwa kat enter a word ma. So in that case, when there are duplicates, I am kind of highlighted red like this. So what you have to do is you just delete one of them. So let's take another one and see. There's a word called tani. Tani as a new word. You see that tani is going to be highlighted red unless you delete one of them. So you delete one of them and then that is it. So Tumamana Kunyashamba, I don't know whether you have any questions. You are the only person in this group, so that's good. Other questions or need any clarify something more?
Well, do you have a question?
Yeah, I'm following, but with my net.
Sorry, come again. I didn't get what you said.
I think he's having a little challenge with network.
For here.
But do you need us to explain it some more? Okay, so maybe it's a bit clear. If it isn't clear, we can go back to the video that we are recording and then you can take a second look at it. So on that note, I think we are done for this call. Do you have, if you can type, okay, just type and say yes, you follow. Maybe the network at your end is not very good. So you can type something in the chat to let us know if it's fine. Okay, so questions can it? So that means I think it's fine. Demon Kambale follow up questions. You can just ask me or Sadiq, or you can look at the video again. And yeah, so thank you very much. I think Tumto closely. So you can stop recording and I'll stop sharing my screen. So Sadiq, we can end the call and then come back in like 7:50 to just do the demo that we wanted to do.
Okay. So I've also recorded the session in case you want to go over again or watch back.
All right, so I'll see you at 7:50 in 5 minutes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm ending this call. Well, if you can hear me.